Welcome to this brief introduction to Summon. This video tutorial will explain how to use Summon to find a range of sources on a topic. You can access Summon from the Christopher Center homepage. Summon is a discovery tool. Using Summon, you can search across subject areas to find a range of sources, including books and ebooks, journal articles, newspapers, magazines, government documents, and more. Summon is like Google, but for library sources. Imagine we want to research the topic inflation. We can start by typing in the search term inflation and clicking search. Summon has found almost 3 million results related to our search term. The results are displayed in this center column. The icons next to each search result indicate the type of source it is. Here we see books, reference works, journal articles, and newspaper articles, among other source types. Summon provides many options for refining your search. First, you can limit your results to only scholarly or peer-reviewed sources. To do so, simply click the words Peer Review. Summon will automatically apply that filter, removing any results that don't meet that description. To clear any filters, simply click Clear Filters. You can also limit your results by source type. Using the Content Type facet, you can narrow your results to newspaper articles, journal articles, books, and other types. Let's limit to journal articles. Summon also allows you to limit by discipline. Because we searched for inflation, Summon identified some potential disciplines we might want to focus on, including business, economics, medicine, and political science. To narrow our results to only sources from these fields, simply click the discipline name. Another limiter is publication date. For our search, Summon initially found results from 1915 to today. You can click and drag either endpoint to limit the publication range. Alternatively, you can type in the years or dates. Lastly, Summon also lets you narrow by subject term and language. Now let's explore our results. If you see an interesting search result, hover over the title. In the right column, information about that source will appear. In this case, we are looking at a journal article called Inflation. In the far column, Summon tells us the name of the journal where the article was published, Empirical Economics. It also tells us the publisher, volume and issue numbers, page information, and other details. To access the article, click the Full Text Online link below the result. If Valparaiso has access to this journal in electronic format, you should be taken to the article. This is true of electronic sources, including ebooks. This process is not always perfect. In this case, you still need to take the extra step of clicking on the full text link again within the subject database. In other instances, you will be connected directly to the full text. In some cases, Valpo might not have access to the full text of an article. In that case, the link will say Citation Online. When we click the Citation Online link, we see a landing page about the article we are trying to access. At the top right, click the Request button. From this page, you'll be able to click the link Get It From Another Library to submit an interlibrary loan request. Interlibrary loan is a service you can use to borrow books and articles from other libraries completely free of charge. Back on our search results page, notice that Summon tries to help you with your search process. Based on the search terms you enter, it suggests other databases you might want to try in order to get more narrow results on your topic. It also suggests related search terms which you might want to try using in your search. If you have any questions using Summon, please contact your Valpo librarians. Thank you.